Alright everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. Love the Friday reading, I love the weekend reading. Two of the most powerful readings I pull. We explode in all signs reading all over the table. Read the little note I put at the top of the description. If you're new here and you don't know why there's no timestamps, it's because you're all part of a cycle and you're all connected. The signs don't matter, they're really just numbers to the universe, 1 through 12. We're just taking the soulmate cycle, basically just exploding it into 12 slices, that's all. No clarifiers here. And this one here on the Friday reading is what your person's thinking and feeling about you right now. Tomorrow on the weekly reading I clarify, and it's what actions they're going to take. Now, I pulled a random reading yesterday for all signs, and I think this is going to be interesting. I'm very optimistic about the energy that's here. It represents a great deal of change, the energy that's around us right now. It's only going to get stronger in October. If you watched my fourth quarter of 2022 reading, you know that. That said, alright, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. I did a little pre-shuffle. The only cards that matter are the top two. And the top two cards back up what I talked about in yesterday's random reading. The all signs reading I did just yesterday, which I thought was off the chain. It was that energy was like, it was so clear. The cards were so clear. It was unreal. Five of Pentacles, crossed by the Knight of Wands. Somebody here is scrambling. Okay? Because of that Ten of Swords we got in that very reading yesterday. In the 3D energy. Somebody here is scrambling. Scrambling to come in from out of the cold. For whatever reason. But we're asking, what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Well, they're panic. It's a little bit of panic in the energy. It's urgency is the way we could describe it. Alright, let's see. And that applies to your runner soulmate, but also just someone else around you, as we saw in a recent singles read, that you know, is on approach. You know, or it could just be the people around you that find you hot. I hope Scorpio's paying attention when I say that. A little bit of panic, a little bit of urgency in the energy. Let's shuffle the deck here. Give me a Friday reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. One card for each sign. What's the runner thinking and feeling right now in this current energy? Let's do this. Here we go. I'm ready. Overall energy of everything that falls on the table. This doesn't surprise me. This has been coming up a lot for you guys. Justice. Justice. Again, that ties to the pre-shuffle I just showed you. What did I say? Rewind. Somebody's panicking. There's urgency to make something right, to do something before you're gone, because the energy around them in the 3D, the way they're seeing it, the way they're feeling it, is Ten of Swords we learned the other day in that all signs reading I pulled. That's very important to understand. It's extremely important, in fact. So this is going to be a hell of a reading. And like I said, it may feel a little bumpy at times, this energy. It's an energy of change that's around us. It stretches from now right up through, hell, the end of the year from what I saw in my Q4 reading. But at the end of the bumpiness, which is a short period, you know, there's always some bumpiness. There's some smooth pavement. Our story begins with Aries, it ends with Pisces. 1 through 12. All right, 12 slices of the same pie. Pay attention to anything that resonates with you. Doesn't matter what the sign is, but pay attention to your sign too if you want. I know you're all big on astrology and all that, so that's fine. Pay attention to anything that's in your chart, whatever. Aries, let's take a look at position 1. Where's our book begin here? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, again, it has to. It has to begin with something like that. The Knight of Cups it's an energy, it's an urge to commit. They're already buying the flowers, or at least in their mind. Anyway, what's someone thinking and feeling? They're thinking that they should have come towards you a long time ago. They should have told you how they felt a long time ago, and it looks like we may see, you know, tomorrow in the weekly reading we pull on forward movement. We may see some forward movement here. This indicates forward movement is imminent because they want to. You know, there's that urgency. Taurus, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody keeps trying. I always get on the Taurus angle of this. I always get someone who, like, you were with the person and they divorced you for something better, or they just ran from you. Either or. Somebody here, how they're thinking and feeling about you is they've got a lot of explaining to do. They would have to start from zero. They'd have to tell you things that maybe they don't want to tell you. Again, it ties to that energy of they'd have to put their ego down. I think with the Knight of Cups here, they want to do it, but I think also they're going to have to put their ego down to do it. And I'm not saying I don't have faith that they will. It's just they're going to have to. So it depends on your person. You know your person. How big is their ego? How hard is it for them to admit they were wrong? They'd love to just sweep it all under the carpet and come back. Okay? Gemini, star. Gemini, somebody here's wishing all this. Again, they're just dreaming about you. That's all I get. Somebody's thinking about how great it would be, could be, all that kind of stuff. But I get an energy here of forward movement on this. Okay, this whole row here is going to be a forward movement type of thing, because usually the star is delayed. You know, it indicates some kind of delay, but this star here, as with a lot of them that fall on the table, indicates a tower. You know, a tower has happened. And this is sort of I get a dust settling kind of a thing. Somebody here is breaking free from something. And they're focused on one thing. And it would appear to be you if it's showing up in the reading. You know, again, I can't predict free will, but, you know, whether they come towards you or not, but they're definitely focused on you. I think something's about to pop here. Okay? That's what I think. All right. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Cancer. I did a reading for you recently. I didn't swear at your person in it. Here we are. Yeah, I didn't. And there it is. There's that Two of Wands. Somebody knows what they want to do here, and it's bookending the, you know, I look at it as a regular reading. It's just sort of a different spread than I would normally do. It's bookending the Knight of Cups. Yep, they know what they want to do. I believe steps are being taken, at least at the moment. They're more inclined to come towards you than not. Okay, what they're thinking and feeling about you, well, look at her. She's looking longingly out the window. Okay, again, a lot of dreamy energy here, and this can happen during an energy of change in the initial stages of it. This can happen. Leo, man, that last Leo soap opera update, Jesus, holy crap. Come on, give me something here. Queen of Wands, just bullshit. More bullshit, more bullshit, 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 bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, you don't matter. Soulmate connection doesn't matter. Everything's great. My life is terrific. Look at me. My spouse and I are going out and we're going to smile at the party. Everything's terrific, and it's not. It's all falling apart underneath the surface. Underneath the surface, it's a foundation built on sand, but somebody here pretending that sand is glass. It's been heated and melted together into something really solid. It's a lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, lie. And watch the last Leo update if you don't believe me. Especially the extended that I didn't plan to do, but man, I'm glad I did. I wasn't afterward. I had to take a huge nap. Virgo. Temperance. Virgo, you and Aquarius are energies I get split for some reason. And again, roles can always be reversed here, especially for Leo, by the way. I should say that because I can't tell you Leos apart from their soulmate. Same frequency. It's really weird. It's one of the most bizarre connections in the whole cycle. Anyway, Temperance here. Angel energy all around you. Okay? Again, same shit I've been telling you. You know, something's about to pop. It's feedbacking off the star, by the way. Something's about to pop. So if this was time-stamped, I would tell Virgos, make sure you watch Gemini, and then I'd have to explain for an hour why it doesn't matter if you don't have Gemini in your chart. But it's just easier to pull a reading like this. As far as the rudder goes, there again, it's a little bit of this energy here, a little bit of this energy here, a little bit of somebody keeping things the same, keeping the status quo, just, you know, like my mechanic angel here on a smoke break. You're safer at a distance is what they're thinking and feeling about. I don't know what that means. It's like they feel safe not coming towards you, probably because of the same type of energy I get off Taurus, and they're going to have to drop their ego. They're going to have to confess that, you know, or admit something. I have no idea. All I know is all you should care about, Virgo, is that angel energy around you is spectacular. Make sure you have faith in it. Something. Wow. We'll see what happens in tomorrow's reading. Libra. Five of Swords. You got an energy coming towards you. Okay, you're probably going to see a lot of readings around YouTube with communication coming for you, including from me. It's communication from somebody who's doing it in a very short-sighted way, though. Okay, they're leaving something out, or they're small talking when they should be big talking. It could be. It's a false victory. It's almost. It could end up being a disappointing conversation, at least initially. What they're thinking and feeling about you is exactly what's on this picture. Okay, there it is. What do I say? What should I say? What shouldn't I say? You worrying about that kind of stuff is short-sighted thinking. I like to just flow with the energy. I like the policy of whatever happens, happens. Let the conversation go where it's going to go. Worrying about it is just going to add negative energy to it, and it's likely to go bad. If you're worried about it, don't think about it. Just, same applies if you have a job interview or something. Don't rehearse. Don't go over your material. You know your shit. You got in there. Go in there and just let the energy flow. You always do better. You come in there, you end up stressed, right? You end up stressed. And then when you're stressed, you say stupid shit. You freeze up. You forget things. It's that kind of energy. Scorpio. Hot Scorpios. I did a reading for you recently, too. My God. Chariot. Yep. The hotness is winning. Okay? Yeah. The hotness is winning. Somebody here figured, maybe they heard me. Maybe they came to a recent reading. What they're thinking and feeling about you is, I better hurry up and charge in. I better do something because Scorpio's hot. Somebody's going to snatch them up. It's there. It's the Chariot. It's forward movement. It's someone is taking control of their fears and rolling towards you in this energy. At least that's what they want to do. Everything here is tied to where we started our story. The beginning, just like a book, the beginning of the book is important. There you go. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's nice. I don't know if I see no fear here. Got nothing. You are bookending the Queen of Wands, though. It's a little bit of phony. It's a little bit of false bravery. But the energy is coming towards you. Sagittarius. 6 of Cups. Something from someone's your incoming energy thinking about you a lot. There's a bit of nostalgia here. I can't say that it's past life energy nostalgia, but somebody's thinking about petting your golden retriever. Okay, you're pretty heavy on their mind. It would, if this were a reading of what actions are they going to take, it would indicate someone from the past coming in, but this is what they're thinking and feeling, and this is it. This is what they're thinking and feeling. Your energy is also attached to this. Some lesson from the past is about to serve you well. So make sure you review the past a little bit. Capricorn. The Emperor. Tied directly to this energy. Pay attention to what I told Scorpio. And pay attention to what I just told Sagittarius. A lesson from your past is going to benefit you here. Someone's coming in. It's a little bit of bullshit, though. They seem like a balanced emperor when they show up. But underneath, it's a little bit of this. Okay? It's a little bit of this. But there is an energy coming towards you. Also, your energy is attached to this too. Wow, getting a lot of that today. You're balancing within yourself, so you're fine. I mean, I don't. You're just going to roll right through the bumpy sections of this change energy without too much trouble. Just don't get too far into your masculine side, or you'll turn into Burger King yourself. But somebody's coming in. It's a little Burger Kingy. I don't mind telling you. It's a little bit Burger King-y. I would expect some communication from somebody who's communicating their way. Got to have it their way, sort of a thing. Or wants to get their way. Could leave you feeling like this guy, but this person does definitely feel like that guy. Aquarius. The Fool. Aquarius, again, like I told Virgo, your energy always splits for me. On the one side, somebody doesn't have feels no choice. They feel like they can't come towards you. They keep stopping themselves from, and they did in the past too, from telling you how they feel. There is an energy hovering around you that wants to take a leap of faith towards you. There's a lot of energy coming off this card, a lot. So a past runner feels sort of stuck. Current energy around you, you've got some sort of soulmate energy around you, where someone is about to take a leap of faith towards you. They want to bring you something. I'm drawn to, she's holding something in her hand here. They want to bring you something, or you'll get some kind of a gift from somebody maybe. It's a new beginning. It's something different than what you might be used to. As for your energy, you're taking a lot of leaps of faith lately. There's been a lot of changes for you, and there's more changes to come. Okay? So just roll with the energy. Make sure you let the energy flow and flow and flow. Somebody is thinking about you a lot. In fact, they're thinking about maybe what to get you or what to bring you or something you might like. They're going to try to win your favor over by giving you something that you like. I don't know what that means. You'd know what you might like. I don't know, or need, or whatever. Pisces. We started with the Knight of Cups. The end of our story is very important here. Six of Swords. Nice to see you not getting a 5 for once. I did a reading for you recently. Pay attention to that reading, okay? What someone's thinking and feeling about you right now is they want to smooth things over. I wish I could clarify that. I still feel like there's a lie of omission here somewhere. That's why they're moving slow. Again, there's this whole energy here of everyone's person thinking about them, but also worried at the same time, because the center of my reading I'm drawn to here, my coffee house guy, the reason I make coffee at home. All worried with the head in the hand. All of them are going to leave out certain things, but that's fine. The energy of change is creating an urgency to come towards you, and that can sometimes make people feel nervous. Okay? It can. You know, they feel like they don't have a choice in this current energy, and that's what it is. The energy's coming towards you. Somebody here wants to smooth things out. You may decide to move on. Okay? It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. Your energy is always tied to the 12 angle and the 5 angle are always tied together. You don't have to know a Leo, it doesn't matter. And Leo, you don't have to know a Pisces, it doesn't matter. In other words, from the Leo angle, if I have an extra card here, because you two are tied together, I get someone here on the Leo side who's pretending. I said fakey McFakerman and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, pretending everything's fine. You know, they just glaze over and carpet sweep everything and just smooth things out a little bit. But it's only temporary. It always is. From the flip of that, from your angle, Pisces, somebody's coming towards you, but I still see that lie of omission. I still see it's like a fakey McFakerman type energy, but someone definitely wants to fix something with you. There's a conversation coming here. There's no doubt about it. Remember, our overall energy is justice. And what I told you before, there's an urgency in the energy. This change energy, the initial stages of it have an urgency. They always do. You know, it's like the bumpy road before the smooth road. And that creates a lot of anxiety in the runners. It creates, and you might pick up on that. You might have days where you start feeling antsy and stuff like that. Fall back on your angel energy, right? Remember the lesson of temperance. Remember also, if you're thinking, is this my energy? If you're thinking that, is this my energy or is this someone else's? 9 times out of 10, it's someone else's. You don't have to think if it's your energy. It's like what Judge Judy always says. I love her. She an old soul. It's like what Judge Judy always says about lies, right? About people that make up stories. You don't have to think about the truth. So what she looks for is somebody who thinks about what they're about to say and is sort of making it up as they go along. You don't have to think about the truth. If I ask you your name, you don't have to think about it. You just say, my name is blah, 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 you know, whatever. But if you're going to lie, you're going to pause for a little bit and you're going to think about it and you're going to give me some crazy name. My name is Uganda. It's not your name. Your name is what? No. I mean, it might be. If there's a Uganda watching, I'm sorry. It was just an example that popped in my head. Anyway, let's talk to the witches. And so if you're picking up on their urgency energy, calm the fuck down. Especially if you're thinking, is this my energy? If you're thinking, is this my energy, 9 times out of 10, it is not. You know your energy. You're fine. Okay? Notice I say there are no absolutes. 9 times out of 10, not 10 out of 10. All right. Let's talk to the witches. Let's have the witches add all this up for us. All right, let's see where we go. What's going on here, universe? Add it up. Add up the whole cycle. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card that tells me this entire snapshot of the soulmate cycle. What's going on? What's the runner thinking and feeling right now in this energy? It's a huge energy of change, I will tell you. It is massive. Take advantage of it on your side. You guys keep reflecting as the Empress. Use that. Make sure you believe in that. You have faith in that. Please. It will serve you well. The bottom card is the moon. It's going to be crossing the center card I pull. I'll show it to you first because it's important. It's powerful. There's a lot going on underneath. There's a volcano brewing here. It's about to pop. Okay, there's a lot of change happening. There's a lot that the runner side has to deal with that they didn't deal with before. This does not apply to you. You heard what I asked the universe. I asked about the runner. What are they thinking and feeling? Give me 3 cards and a bottom card to add all this up. The moon, it can come back to haunt us. Every pun intended. You know, every haunted story got a full moon up in the sky. It can come back to haunt you. You know, there's a lot of things that haunt these runners, and you make them look at that, and that combined with the energy that's here creates that guy right there, that guy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What's on top? Strength card. What's the moon crossing? The 8 of Swords. What I tell you, baseline energy, the moon crossing the 8 of Swords. I'm right. There's a whole lot of thinking, and I just got done on a whole diatribe telling you, if you're thinking, is this my energy I'm getting? Why am I freaking out? Why it's not your energy 9 times out of 10. For the runner, everything I already told you about the moon just got validated here with 8 swords. They can get out of this. They've got the strength to do it. The strength card here is surrounded by fear. You can see it as the black line around the card. It's very thin fear. All right, I'm showing it to you. And that's why I like throwing the cards. You get to see the energy. What comes after the strength, though? You know, I mean, they can get past this. This card says this. All they got to do is take the damn blindfold off and smarten up. All right, but there's no need. They're overthinking it. Overthinking. Calm down. The energy is causing the panic, the urgency. Just relax. Come in and say hello. Come in and say what you need to say. What's red with the strength card? The world. It's in. Again, energy of change all around us. That's the most powerful card I can pull. The universe is basically saying, by throwing the world card, with this energy of change, one cycle ending, another cycle beginning, and it's red with the strength card here, they don't really have a choice. These are major arcana. This is major arcana too. All this stuff they push down that they have to deal with is coming up. They can get in their head if they want, but there really isn't a choice here. They're going to have to do something. Okay, whatever that something is, okay, and it's going to reflect differently for all of you. We'll see how things play out as we go. Tomorrow I'm going to ask what actions are they going to take. We'll see what happens, and we clarify each one of these and then add it up at the end again. But I'm telling you something that your runners can't hear, because they're not here, most of them anyway. And even if they were here, they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't want it. You can't tell someone. People will not receive until they're ready to receive. Otherwise, the brain just kicks in, and I see they're in their brain, and it just denies. It puts up the defensive walls, if you will. Generates fears, all kinds of stuff. They can't. This energy that's around us of change is more powerful than anything they can. They're changing whether they like it or not. We all are. Okay, everything is transforming. 2023 as a year is about restoration. I wrote a blog article where I gave my prediction for 2023. My Q4 reading, strangely enough, shows a nice lead up to that. It's about a restoration of ourselves, about getting things right. It's a much smoother year than 2022 was, 2023. So this is sort of backing that up too. This energy of change is happening whether they like it or not. That's your reading. Okay, this is nonsense. Every time I see this 8 of Swords with the runners, I just get disappointed in them. Stop it. And just make sure that's not you. And I know it isn't, because you guys are all reflecting in nice energy when I pull on you, when you show up in my 3-card readings. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned tomorrow for the week ahead, which is the week of the 18th through the 24th, 2022, September. It's going to be something. It's going to be pretty powerful, because it's a week where Mercury moves into Virgo and joins Venus back there. We've been talking about that for a while, and we'll pull on that section of retrograde too. But there's a lot more going on. We got the equinox energy, which is something pretty, it's going to be pretty cool for sure, and it's going to be something. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.